Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is Saturday, May 13th, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. Then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast. Like and subscribe to that and interact with me there. And then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog and everything that I write about over there. So, how are you guys doing? And can we just take a second to talk about Good Hair Day? I don't usually wear my hair down, but I'm feeling it today. And yeah, I have like super long freaking hair, and it's like going gray. I don't know if it's picking up here or not, but yeah, right there, there's some gray. There's some gray over here. Got some gray going on down here, but yeah, I'm just loving how like healthy it looks right now. I've been using Native shampoo and conditioner in the scent of Gummy Bear, and I also been using this other shampoo for swimmers called Ultra Swim, and I'll leave a link for both of them down below. But yeah, I really like it. And then I also use this leave-in hair conditioner. I have a couple different types. One of them is this Be Pure moisturizing hair serum. It restores moisture and softness. So this little dude right here. And then I have this other one by Be Pure also, that is a tea tree oil 5-in-1 leave-in spray, and it has multiple benefits. It adds shines, conditions, smooths, detangles, and protects. And then I use another one by Renpure called actually I don't know what it's called, but I'll leave a link to it also. It's coconut and mango, and it's really hard to like kind of get a hold of when it does show up on Amazon, because it sells out really quick because it really is that great. And then there's another one that I use off of Amazon that's just like coconut milk and vitamin E and a few other things. And if you're interested, I'll leave the links to those down below. Some of them will be affiliate links, so if you make a purchase, I will get a little kickback or whatever. But for the most part, this isn't a sponsored post or whatever. I'm just like loving the way that my hair looks right now, and I usually keep it like locked up in a fabric rubber band thing. So anyways, enough of that. Man, yesterday was crazy. So I was on my way home from the YMCA, and I decided that I was going to stop, and I had a free coffee at one of the local coffee shops. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go use my free coffee points. And sitting there kind of waiting, just dilly-dallying or whatever, get my coffee. As I go to pull out, there's a major intersection and then this road, and I hear this boom. I'm like, what the hell? And I look over, and this white truck like flew around these two other cars, hit one car, sent it spinning into the ditch. And when it hit that car, it hit like this other little truck, like completely fucked that truck all the way up. And the guy kept on going, and unfortunately, the sheriff that was 4 or 5 cars behind went after the wrong car. He took off after this little red like convertible that squeezed in between me and the carpet. There's like this carpet dealership like right there. But anyways, he squeezed in between me and the carpet place on the wrong side of the road. And so the sheriff went after him, but didn't get a chance to go after the person who did the hit and run. So I pull over real fast. There's a car full of, well, there's these 2 girls in a car that like were right behind the 2 cars that like completely mangled themselves in front of them. The driver's just like, oh my god, what's going on? Like, If they were over 23, I would have been like surprised. They kind of look teenager, like high school, just out of high school. So I go over, freaking instant like caregiver, peer counselor steps in. I'm like, honey, are you okay? Is everything fine? And she's just like, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. You did everything right. You're going to need to stay in your car for just a minute. You're in shock right now. Why don't you sit down, roll your windows down, and just let's breathe together, okay? She's like, okay, okay. I'm like, do you need a hug? She's all, I do. I was like, okay, come here. And I gave her a hug, and I just told her, okay, breathe with me. In, out, in, out. And so I did all these, like, trauma type of, like, things with her, and I was just, like, kept even keel and very calm, very collected, just like, okay, you're fine. You're doing everything that you can. You didn't do anything wrong, and I'm just coaching her through this. 911's on the phone with the other girl, and they're trying to explain what's going on, and she said, "Sir, can you tell the dispatch where we're at?" So I take the phone and I'm like, 911, this is Michael Peterson. I'm a certified peer counselor. These ladies are located at, and I gave them the location. I said, there's EMT and a sheriff on site as we speak. And fire is coming up right now. And she said, okay, are they okay? And I said, the driver is visibly shaken, gave her the whole rundown or whatever. And gave the phone back to the passenger. And I just, like, kept telling the driver, you're okay, you're fine, no damage is done to your car. Yeah, it was scary, and I'm sorry this happened, but you didn't, like, just kept reassuring her, and then I said, I have to go talk to the police, because, I witnessed what was happening, so please just stay right here, and just breathe like we were, okay? And I went around to the passenger side, and I asked the passenger, I was like, are you okay? She said, yeah, I'm just shaken and scared. I said, understandable. Nothing hurt? She said, no. And I said, you had your seatbelt on the whole time? Yeah, we both did. Okay, cool. So went, gave my statement, and did all that other fun stuff. But good Lord. There was one driver who was completely pinned in their car. Like, the front windshield flew off. Their phone was 50 or 60 feet from where the car stopped. There was another young guy who his car got totaled, who limped out of the car and laid on the concrete. And I went over and I checked on him. I'm like, dude, you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just in shock right now. And I said, okay, do you feel cold? And start doing the same thing with him. And like, no, my heart. I'm like, okay, just breathe for a minute. I'm gonna go check on the dude in the truck. He's like, yeah, he's fucked up. So I went over there, and by the time I got over to the other dude, he was really messed up to the point where they called the Flight for Life, and EMT and firefighters were addressing him. So I went back to the guy who was laying on the ground. I'm like, okay, are you sure you're covered in blood? He's like, no, this is my own blood. It's just a couple of cuts or whatever. My heart hurts a little bit. I said, okay, it's probably adrenaline and shock. I'm not an EMT. I'm not a first aid person. Let me go get someone for you. So I left him for a second, went and got an officer, and I'm like, sir, you have this young lady in the car over here who's in shock and, like, distressed, and the gentleman over here is complaining of chest pains. And he's like, okay, thank you. So, anyways, always an adventure. So got all that taken care of and came home and just laid in bed and made phone calls to all my friends telling them, listen, you can't get into town right now because there was this head-on collision and so on and so forth. So, fun times to be had by none. The coffee was good, though. On a positive uptick, the coffee was really freaking good. And I'm going to have to remember to order that again. It was a caramel mocha with chocolate swirl and whipped cream. Very yummy. So, yeah. And then the rest of this week has just kind of flown by. Wednesday, I went to the pool, had a really good session. The lifeguard, who's also a licensed massage therapist, and his wife is one of the people that I'm going to be seeing at the new physical therapy place that I go to, or that I'm going to, gave me some pointers, and he's like, yeah, when you're doing your running, you want to do this, you don't want to do that, you know, so on and so forth, and blah, blah, blah. And, it hurts so bad. I was like, damn it, why did you have to, like, correct me? Because now I'm working out even harder and it hurts more. But, there's been several lifeguards that have told me, Michael, we see a drastic improvement in you, and we see that you've lost a lot of weight, you're starting to firm up, you're starting to tone up, you're moving better when you're walking, you are, like, doing really good in the pool, we watch you and all that other stuff. I'm like, don't watch me. Like, worry about everyone else, man. Like, I'm not used to getting compliments, so I'm one of those weird people that you compliment me and I'm just like, is that sincere? Is that genuine? Is that, like, what is that you're doing right there? So, but yeah, even my sister said something to me the other. She's like, "Yeah, Michael, I can see that you are doing really well, and I can see that you are toning up and that you're getting smaller, and you know, keep it up." So I'm like, okay. Oh man, my eye is getting bloodshot. But, anyways, oh, and I had to go and do blood work and stuff because I'm coming up on needing to do my diabetic check-in, and I got my A1C back. Guys, I am so freaking happy right now. My A1C is 6.5. 6.5. It hasn't been that low since like May of 2019. What is it? 2019 or 2017? What was it? 2018. I'm sorry. So May of 2018 was the last time that I had a 6.5. Now, I know some of you might not understand what an A1C is, but an A1C is kind of like a screenshot of how your diabetes has been over the last 3 months. So every 3 months I have to go and get blood work and get this test done. And, you know, when I first moved to Washington, my A1C was 14.9, which is super, super freaking high. Like, really, really badly high. Just real bad. So, over the years, the lowest I've ever been able to get it down to was 6.9. And, then, you know, of course, I had that one 6.5, but after that 6.5, 6.9 was the lowest I was ever able to get it down to, and then it would skyrocket up again. So I am feeling really, really good about that. I've also noticed that I'm not having to use as much insulin. My blood sugars at most has been like 225 to 240. But that's only after I've eaten a lot and, like, had a lot of sugar and stuff, which I'm really kind of... I'm watching the sugar intake, but I'm still having sugar. So, like, I'm not going out and just buying a bunch of candy bars and eating them, like that type of sugar. like the majority of the sugar that I'm getting is from like the coffees that I have once or twice a week. And I'm really not eating fast food anymore. Like the last time I ate fast food was at Jack in the Box, and I had their tacos, and they were so disgusting. It was just like, why did I like these? Um, if I have to go to a fast food place, it's typically Burger King, and I always just get the Whopper. And thankfully, that still kind of tastes good to me, but that's like a maybe once a month or once every other month kind of a treat. I've really stopped going to McDonald's, and when I do go to McDonald's, I'm getting like the McChicken or just like one of the little, like their little cheeseburgers or whatever. And that's really it. So, I have changed the way that I eat, and I'm not really taking anything out of my diet, and I'm not really adding anything to my diet, and I'm not really on a diet at all. Just kind of being a little bit more mindful of what I eat, when I eat, and how I eat. So, I don't know. Whatever's going on, I'm happy. I don't know if I have moved the scale in one direction or the other. Last time that I went and I got weighed, I was still pretty heavy. And, fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. I was 508 pounds last time I weighed myself. So, I don't know if I've broken the 500 or if I'm in 400 or whatever. So, I don't know. Don't really care either. I feel good. The only thing that's really bothering me outside of my shoulder and my elbow still, and I'm going to physical therapy for both of those, is my lower back. And it's because my stomach hangs down a little bit lower than it should. It's called like an apron. And it's basically like a big busted woman and how they have lower back issues. Except for mine hangs down at my waist, so I'm constantly overcorrecting, and that's what's hurting my back, is just the fact that I'm carrying all that weight in my abdomen. And my doctor they still are pushing for me to have the bariatric surgery. And I know with the amount of weight that I would lose in doing the bariatric surgery, all of this would just hang off of me. And I'll be 100% honest, guys. I am scared to fucking death to have that surgery done. Because I have had so many people in my life either pass away shortly after having it done, or it not work for them, or just like have serious health complications afterwards. I have a cousin that's had it done 7 times, and it's never fully worked. She'd lose like 100 pounds or whatever, and then she'd gain all that weight right back. So I don't know what her issues are. Like the last time I saw that cousin was 1987, maybe 1990, somewhere in that time period. So I don't know her medical history or whatever. And she's not even like biologically a cousin of mine. She was adopted in. So she's family and she's my cousin, but she was adopted. So her genetics don't really affect my family tree. But anyways. And then I had another friend who kept putting it off, putting her life off until she got the surgery. And she finally got approved for the surgery. She had the surgery. Within 6 months, she was dead. And I've had other friends that within a year or 2 of having the surgery, they've passed. My sister was dating somebody who had the lap band surgery and never lost any weight. And the lap band actually exploded at one point, and he had to go in and have it redone, and just never lost any weight, and had all kinds of abdominal cramping issues, had like bathroom related issues, and it was just a horrible, horrible situation. So, I don't want to have it for myself just because of those experiences. And I know everyone has different experiences or whatever. My dad had weight loss surgery, but he did liposuction. And then fuck liposuction. Like, I would like to have it done, but they like vacuum out your organs and all kinds of other stuff, and there's just, it leaves you sore, it leaves you bruised, and it's not a long lasting thing. I've thought about doing cold sculpting, but there's all kinds of things coming out about cold sculpting, and so you know what, I'm just like, I'm going to do my own thing. Now that summer is in full force here in the Pacific Northwest, maybe that means that I drink a lot more water and I have that apple cider vinegar in it like I used to do. Maybe I start drinking my Circle water bottle more. Like, there's other things I gotta do or can do before surgery is ever going to be an option for me. And you know, just looking here right now, I can see how heavy my face looks. And so, can you imagine, like, all this just hanging there? Like, no. So, yeah. Anyways, enough about all of that. I went and I did something. I got myself several books on sign language, and like some of you may or may not know, I have been teaching myself sign language. And one of the books that I got is I don't know if this is going to come out right or not, but it's Super Smutty Sign Language. And it's got stuff in there like shut up and suck it already. And it's all the hand signs to say, shut up and suck it. It says, shut up now, blowjob now. So it's, shut up now, and I can't do the other sign because I'm holding the book, but yeah. So, yeah, a lot of fun things in here. Do I make you want to cream your panties, blow it out of your ass, go piss up a tree, panty sniffer, you looked better when I was drunk. Bitch, please. Oh, I didn't even know that one. So it's, bitch. Oh no, we go here to here. So, bitch, please. And you do it with both hands and you just come down. So you go like this to here. So, bitch, please. Go fuck yourself. Go suck your mom's dick. Because you touch yourself at night. Die in a fire. Oh my god. So, yeah. I love the smell of queef in the morning. I want to eat your butt. Spank me. Is it in yet? Oh my god, I can't even... Can you imagine, like, having sex with somebody and they turn around and they sign, is it in yet? Oh my god, not only are you getting insulted by how big you're not, but... So, yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this book. Holy Jesus, I want to lick them. Okay. I'm small, but I try. I'd tap that. So, yeah, a lot of fun. And I'm probably going to get myself in a lot of trouble with this book, but this is just one of the books that I got. I got 5 books in total. That's one of them. The other books, 2 of them are like my first 300 words. They're like little kid books, like kindergarten books. And then there's another ASL book that's a little bit more advanced that teaches you phrases and stuff like that. And then I downloaded some stuff to my phone on Thursday night. And then, of course, I'm still watching my YouTube channel. Let's see, it's ASL with Meredith here on YouTube. And then on Facebook, it is Learn ASL with Debbie. So go check both of them out. Really amazing people. So anyways, guys, I have a bunch of stuff that I need to do today. Cleaning is one of them. I'm supposed to be meeting up with my sister and her boyfriend here in a little bit. And I'm going to try to weasel a breakfast out of them. But anyways, if you have questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comments section down below. Go check out podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to have some podcast fun. I update that every Thursday. And check out the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.